want to wake up to a beautiful slice of this moist, delicious sour cream coffee cake. I mean, come on, let's make this together. Sour cream coffee cake starts with a stick and a half of butter. And for whatever reason, when I was a newlywed, I glommed onto Ina Garten, and this is her recipe, and it is divine. And then to this, we're adding a cup and a half of sugar. And to this, we are gonna add 3 room temperature eggs. And next, we're gonna drop in a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract. And then for some luscious richness and tang and creaminess, I've got a cup and a fourth of sour cream here. And that's what just makes this ever so wonderful. And I've swapped in Greek yogurt, and that has actually not been bad. So if you're wanting to pretend like it's a little healthier, you could do that. Right, and next I'm going to grab 2.5 cups of cake flour, and you'll find that in the baking aisle. But if you don't have it on hand, you can just take 2 1/4 cup of normal flour and then just swap in an extra 1/4 of cornstarch. And we'll give this a whisk. And then I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of salt and some baking powder and some baking soda. Next, I'm going to grab my bundt pan. It's so lovely. I love the pretty grooves and stuff in this thing. So fun. And I'm going to massage some butter into all those cracks and crannies so there's no risk of it sticking and big hunks left out of your coffee cake. Wow, you've done all this work. That would be terrible. Right, so that's looking pretty good, pretty evenly distributed. And I do have my oven preheating to 375. Now I ask you, darling, what is coffee cake without a nice crunchy layer? We must have it. So here's how you make it. I've got half a cup of brown sugar buried in some flour here. And I'm going to drop in some warm, spicy cinnamon. And your desired nut. Mine is pecans today. At least half a cup, not more like 3/4 of a cup. And then I'm gonna grab my pastry cutter and I'll just kind of mix that around. Dang it, I should have gotten a bigger bowl, doggone it. It's always my problem. 1, 2, 3. Plop them in. And if you're smart, you use a bigger bowl. I'll try and use my pastry cutter to get that worked in. Ugh. Ugh. Help, SOS. And when you're done working your butter in, it should look like this, just real crumbly and warm. Right, so we are ready to assemble this luscious thing. So I've got my bundt pan here and my beautiful sour cream batter, and I'm just going to take really large plops and spread them around in the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to take my streusel mixture here, and I'm just going to sprinkle that down as evenly as I can all over the surface of this batter here. And I'll save half of it for the bottom of the cake. Love a crunchy bottom layer. As you can see, I've just sort of patted it down a bit. There we go. All right, and now we're going to go in with some more batter and just gently spread that over the top. without disturbing the nice cinnamon and nut layer. Okay, and I've just gotten done evening this all out. See how it's so smooth on the top? And then we're going to take the rest of our streusel mixture and sprinkle that all over. And then we'll pop this in the oven at 375, about 45 minutes. All right, thanks for helping me, Liesl, with my coffee cake. All right, so it's out of the oven. It's still warm, but it's cooled just enough that I think we can get it onto its platter. So,
It's my platter.
Since when?
Since it was up in my room.
Oh, I don't think so. Here's the moment of truth. How did we come out? Oh my gosh. Yes, so pretty. Oh my gosh. Slice into it, Liesl. Let's do it. You're silly. Okay. Okay.
Me cupcake,
All right.
not mom.
Oh.
Cupcake!
Do you think it's very wise for a child to be wielding a knife, Liesl?
Yes, I do.
You do.
And
All
that's
right.
a child's approval.
All right. So, oh my goodness, this is going to be
See,
real
I did
pretty.
it. See, I did it perfectly.
Oh my goodness. And there we've got our beautiful swirl inside, the nice crusty bottom. So you're gonna go for nutty bottom, or are you gonna go for cinnamon swirl?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I could use a little salt.
Hmm?
I could use a little salt.
A little salt. Okay, well, we hope this delicious sour cream coffee cake graces your breakfast table, you know, right away. So, cheers, darling.
Okay, I'm not doing that.